Did you know that for hundreds of years, the New Year was on March 25th? Well, it was. For people in and around Europe, the British Isles, Scandinavia, France, and Eastern Europe. All the English colonies use the Julian calendar and old-style dating. Sometimes you'll see it written as OS. Under the Julian calendar, the New Year began on January 1st, but many kings, churches, local governments, and people ignored the custom, believing the New Year should begin on March 25th, also known as the Feast of the Annunciation, the day the angel Gabriel announced to Mary that she would conceive the Messiah, Jesus. It was also close to the vernal equinox, when nature is reborn in the northern hemisphere. So from the 7th and 8th centuries, through 1752, January 1st was just another cold winter day. The New Year was celebrated on March 25th, and March was the first month of the year. September was the 7th month. October was the 8th month. November was the 9th month. December was the 10th month. Dacia. That explains why some dates don't appear to add up in genealogy. January and February were still in the previous legal year, so it gets confusing. For example, a child born in January of 1650 was about 9 months younger than a child born in April of 1650. But after more than 1,600 years of using the Julian calendar, the dates had drifted more than 10 days away from the seasons. This is because the solar day is not exactly 24 hours. In other words, our clocks are not perfectly in sync with the sun. Each year isn't exactly 365 days. A year actually has 365.2 to 422 days, and although it seems insignificant, 11 minutes per year, it starts to show after several hundred centuries. Holy days weren't lining up with the stars, so in 1582, Pope Gregory XIII commissioned a few astronomers and mathematicians to devise a calendar that worked. They skipped 10 days on the calendar that year to get the date back in sync with the solstice, and they created the leap year. On leap years, there is an extra day, February 29th. January 1st was reinstated as the beginning of the year again, and most Catholic countries adopted the new calendar. Protestant countries like Britain and its colonies held out until 1752. And for the past 274 years since, we've celebrated New Year's Day on January 1st. So, Happy New Year!